Nowadays, there's lots of free IELTS materials on the internet. Of course, this is a good thing. You can download lots of books and audios and videos, whatever. But that is not necessarily a good thing because first of all, you can be confused. And second of all, you can, lost track of everything. You could download all those books onto the computer and never look at them again, like most people I know who did that. So I think the most important thing that not many people really know about is how to actually plan to studying. I'm talking about like setting goals and targets for each day, each week, knowing what to do every day, and choosing the right materials to study. And that is what I'm going to help you today. Stay tuned. What up everyone, it's Andy from 5 Minutes of IELTS, and today let's talk about planning your IELTS studying. The last time I took the IELTS test, I actually prepared for the test just 2 or 3 months, really intensely. You can prepare for the IELTS test as long as you want, but in my opinion, you will only need like 2 to 3 months studying really intensely for the test, focusing all of your energy, giving it all of your attention and concentration. So, what is your plan for this 2 to 3 months? Here are my tips. Number 1, setting specific goals for every week. This is what I did the last time I took the IELTS test. I set out really specific goals for every week, which I must achieve by every means possible. So my goals for the week were, first of all, complete at least 2 IELTS reading and listening tests. Second of all, complete at least 2 writing tests, including both Task 1 and Task 2. And finally, prepare answers for at least 3 IELTS speaking topics. So those are my goals when I prepared for the IELTS test last time. You can set out your goals which are different from mine, that's okay too, as long as you can cover all 4 skills. Don't leave out any, okay? Because the first time I took the test, I left out writing and my writing score was terrible. Number 2. Prepare study plans for every day of the week. Now that you already have plans for the whole week, you need to think about what you're going to study each day. It's absurd to study all 4 skills in one day. That's impossible. So every day I do something different. For example, on Monday I do a full test of IELTS reading and listening, and then I'm done. I can go watch some English shows, some TV shows in order to practice my English listening and speaking. That is not just for entertainment. And then on Tuesdays, the next day, I can do a full IELTS writing test, including both Task 1 and Task 2. I set a timer for 1 hour. It's very important to set a timer because it's very easy for us to go when we write, okay? Set a timer for 60 minutes. And then the next day, on Wednesday, I can spend the whole morning preparing answers for IELTS speaking topics, maybe 2 or 3. For example, like work or study, leisure time, family, etc. And then on Wednesday afternoon, I can do something else, like do a little reading or listening, stuff like that. So basically you can see every day I do something different, as long as I can cover all 4 skills throughout the whole week. Number 3, don't try to use too many books. A lot of IELTS learners are really greedy. They often try to download as many books as they can onto the computer. They look at one book today and another the next. That is not really effective, So my strategy is that you should stick to just 1 or 2 books only, finishing them and then move on to the next one. For example, when I prepare for the IELTS writing test, I stuck to the book Barron's Writing for IELTS and none other. That is how I stay consistent and avoided confusion. I got a whole lot more IELTS tips and strategies for you guys, and if you want to get them, be sure to join my IELTS workshop this February in Hanoi and Ho Chi Minh City. In this workshop, I'm going to give you lots of IELTS tips, suggestions, strategies on how to self-study for the IELTS effectively. So all you have to do to join the event is to sign up via this website right here. Just click the link right in the description below, okay? And then fill in some information and then you are good to go. This workshop is just a part of a much bigger event, the Spring Education Fair 2019 by ATS. It is a great chance for you guys to get information on studying abroad. They are representatives from more than 40 prestigious universities and colleges from countries like Australia, the UK, US, Canada, New Zealand, Singapore, and many more. Also, if you want to get information about scholarships, these schools also offer lots of scholarship programs from partial to full scholarships. So you can join the fair to get some information on that. This education fair is organized by ATS, which is a consultant firm that has more than 20 years of experience in terms of overseas studying. They can offer you lots of advice, suggestions, recommendations on studying abroad, like choosing the right school, choosing the right course, applying for visa, or finding a place to live. So here are the time and place. If you're in Ho Chi Minh City, join the event at 8:30 a.m. on 23rd of February 2019 at Saigon Prince Hotel. In Hanoi, the event kicks off the next day at 24th of February 2019 at 8:30 a.m. at Hotel du Parc, Hanoi. So that is the end of today's episode of 5 Minutes About IELTS. Special thanks to ATS for sponsoring this video. And guys, remember to join the Spring Education Fair 2019 by ATS via this link. Okay, just click it and join my workshop. So I'm Andy from 5 Minutes About IELTS. That is a wrap and adios.